Hey there and welcome to the Dave Does channel. Today I am going to be checking out for the first time The Warning and their cover of You Oughta Know, You Oughta Know by Alanis Morrisette. So this was done as part of their Sirius XM radio production, so I don't know if this is a song they've ever done live before or if they just did it for this particular song, but The Warning have been known to tackle covers, and every cover they've ever tackled they've done an amazing job on it. And this is quite a good one because this has got Alanis Morrisette is really renowned for her ability, her vocal performances. So this is a tough song for Danny. It honestly is. I'm assuming it's going to be Danny doing the vocals, although it could be Pal. Hell, it could be Ali for all we know at this point. But I'm fairly certain, having seen the thumbnail, it was Danny singing. We might do some pausing. I know people on from the 80k one don't like it when we talk over the videos, so I'm not going to be talking over the video on this one. I'm going to do pauses as we go, but that's because it's an easier setup to do than when we do it on the 80k. 80k is a different format to what I do here on Dave Does. So yeah, let's check it out.
I want you to know that I'm happy for you. I wish nothing but the best for you both. Another version of me, is she preferred like me?
That's very nice. Now there's multiple things I could say are very nice. You could say everything from the drum tracks. It's quite an interesting screenshot here, so you can see a little bit in the top corner there of the drums. Now this is cropped to make it a little bit easier for me from an editing point of view, but you can see a little bit of the in-ear monitoring mix. I would think that is what that particular setup that she's got in her laptop there is the feeds that they've got for their in-ears. But I really like the clarity and the tone of Ali's bass in there and what she's playing there. And also, Danny's got a great guitar tone on this, so that's really nice. Let's keep going.
Will she make out with you in a theater? Does she speak eloquently? And would she have your baby? I'm sure she'd make a really excellent mother. 'Cause the love that you gave that we made wasn't able to make it enough for you to be open wide. No, and every time you...
The thing is, Danny's just having to play the simple chords, so it's that bass line of what she's basically adding the colour. What's really holding that groove is Pow and Ali, but Ali's bass line there, just like boom. I mean, it's such a funky bass. I mean, I don't know who did the bass, but this I'm trying to think of the famous music producer who does was it Style Rogers? I can't remember his first name, but it makes me think of that there are some amazingly funk groove laden soul bass players, and that makes me think it was one of those guys that did this bass line, because it's a great bass line. And what her and Power are doing is awesome. And then you could just got Danny just adding this lovely light flavour of this nicely chorded, just a string, but this again getting that tone on the guitar is great. So really enjoyable so far.
You speak her name, does she know how you told me you hold me up till you die?
I'm sorry, I just love Pal's face. She's just like vibing, yeah. As a drummer, that's the face of someone who's just vibing on what they're playing. I don't do that face myself when I'm playing drums too much. I'm too busy thinking about the next part ahead. But she's in the moment there, vibing on the drums, which is cool.
Till you die, but you're still alive, and I'm here to remind you of the months you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me all the cross I bear that you gave to me. You ought to know.
Loads to unpack there. Great vocal delivery. I thought she did an absolutely phenomenal version of the Alanis Morrisette vocal line. Absolutely nailed it effortlessly by the looks of it. I love the transition between the clean guitar to the heavier guitar tone. I'm assuming she's doing it. Some guitarists have people doing it off stage, but she's doing it herself. I find it interesting. She's a 3-finger pick player. I personally can't do that. I can only do 2-finger, but I know a lot of people get a lot more fluidity or familiarity. I don't know. They find it a lot easier to pick, but yeah, so she's a 3-finger picker. I think James Hetfield's a three finger picker as well. But a lot of guitarists are mainly two. I played just with the two fingers, but yeah, very, very interesting. But yeah, it sounded great. It sounded heavy, big weight, great production in the sound. Yeah, let's keep going. I have to ask, anyone know why Pal's wearing sunglasses in the studio? Because she's in a shaded area, so I don't know if it's because of the studio lights. Maybe she's got a headache, migraine, something like that. And it's horrible playing drums when you've got a headache. It just seems a bit odd. If it's a style choice, it's a bit of a strange one. But no particular this or anything like that. Just curious if she'd ever made a commentary like, "Oh, I'm wearing sunglasses."
Not quite as well. I thought you should know. Did you forget about me, Mr. Duplicity? I hate to bug you in the middle of dinner. It was so slapping
Nice.
my face how quickly I was replaced. And now you thinking of me when you touch her. Cause the love that you gave that we made wasn't able to make it enough for you to be open wide.
I found it really interesting watching Pal there on the drums. As she's doing certain hi-hats, she does this movement. And that's really interesting. As a drummer watching this myself, it's really interesting seeing drummers and how their body does these certain movements. I do certain movements when I hit a certain cymbal. I do like this whole shift in your positioning. And it's just because it's a natural thing. So it's interesting how she does that hi-hat. Each time she does this little shift to her right. Which I think is very, very cool. I don't know if anyone else picks that out, but I tend to watch a lot of drummers when I watch these sort of videos. I love to see how they act, how they're behaving on the drums. She's really vibing on this one. She really loves this, but she's really kind of locking in certain positions as she's playing, which she's someone who comes across to me as who does a lot of, when she rehearses these songs, it's not just about how she's playing it. She's got a certain position, a certain vibe. And you notice that when she does her live performances, like on songs like Sharks and stuff, every single show she does exactly the same thing. She does the same positioning, pausing. So she's very much about methodical, getting it right, putting the work in, which is cool because I like that. I don't like leaving things to chance, so that's cool.
No, and every time you speak her name, does she know how you told me you hold me until you die, but you're still alive, and I'm here to remind you of the nights you left when you went away. It's not fair to
Go for it. I mean, there is nothing I can sit there and nitpick on this. And you know me. People know me. I will go, this was cool, this was cool, this was cool. Nah, that could be better, or that could... I mean, the thing is, it's a well-known cover song. They are doing it complete justice in how they're performing it. So, yeah. I do go into... I see, the thing is, people go, why can't you just watch a video and just enjoy it? Then I'm not doing my job. If I ignore anything, then people go, oh, you're not doing it properly. You're not looking for being fair. You're being biased because you're only looking for the good. And that's one of the things. There are lots of songs I really, really love, and I'll review them, or we'll look at them on a video in ADK or something like that. And I still have to kind of go, yeah, but does this work? Does it work as well as it could? And stuff like that. I can't fault this. I genuinely... I'm looking for anything to kind of point out that maybe was not right. I mean, literally, I'm going Pale Sunglasses. That's it. That's all I can talk about. Let's keep going. Actually, was she using brushes? She must have just switched to brushes. There's no way she's been playing brushes the rest of the time, and I've missed that. She must have just switched to brushes for that bit. Yeah. Yeah, we saw it just switch down, switch the brush over, straight over, which is cool. Did everyone else notice that switch where she does the hi-hat? Now, I wonder if it's because she's lifting her left foot up. And because she lifts her left foot up, that's bringing her tilter off, and then she brings the foot down, she comes back down on it. Just want to show you twice. When she switches, just look for that open hi-hat. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Soon as you close your eyes, and you know it. And every time I scratch my nail down someone else's back, I hope you feel it. Or can you feel it? Then I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you ran away. It's not fair to deny me of the cross I've been.
Just letting this play to the end now. And it's so weird to see a live performance where they don't then have a clap at the end. Okay, there we go, the warning, and you oughta know. Really nice solid rock track. It's a great song, even from the fact that if you go back to the original, you understand why that song did so well commercially. It's got nothing to do particularly with Alanis Morrisette, although she's a phenomenal singer anyway. But it's a really, really well written track in the sense of how it builds from that first part of the verse into the second part of the verse, how it keeps building up, and then the chorus just escalates. So it really understands song dynamics, and it fits the warning perfectly. I think it was really interesting watching Power doing her performance playing, and also the other thing for me was just how easy it was for Power to play on that. She's just vibing that track. I think everyone knows how good a bass player Ali is. Absolutely phenomenal performance from her on there, and again it looked fairly effortless. She's just jamming, she's riffing on that bass throughout that part. Guitar parts are very simple on that song, it's just chord progressions, but it gave her lots of opportunity to do a great vocal performance and getting that tonality right. Guitar tones could have been really funny, but she's really dialed in those tones to give you a really good performance of the Alanis Morrisette song. So yeah, well done to the warning. Not one thing I could pick out that I didn't like on that. And people are going to say in the comments, "Oh, he's finally a warning fan." I've always been a fan of the band. I just don't like all their songs. There's a big difference. But I love the band. I think the band are phenomenal. They can do so many things. It's just certain songs I just think are either wasted or they're not great tracks for me personally. But then there are other songs they do that I think are phenomenal. So there you go. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please do like, share and subscribe. If you want to come over and see us on the ADK Rock and Metal channel, we are the gatekeepers of metal and none shall pass. But go check us out on ADK Rock and Metal, and we'll see you soon on another video sometime very soon. Take care.